in to sharpen for a young lady. She brought him last night. So I thought I'd get them knocked out this morning. Got a lot of stuff to do today, but I wanted to get these done for her. And I got some clipper blades to do, and I've still got a bunch of other grooming tools to do back here. So anyway, we're going to start with the straight pair. I've already tested them on dry and they don't cut really well. So you can see right there, they don't cut all the way through the tip. These are all beveled edge, and these are not really high quality either, but we're going to get them to cut. Let's go find some fur. We'll test on some fur first. So you can see right there, does not cut all the way through that fur. Hey Jim, how you doing this morning? You getting some bad weather up there? I heard the Midwest was getting some rough storms. All right, I lost my towels. Yeah, Michigan getting hit. We had a lot of wind yesterday. Last night I was sitting out in the backyard and it was very windy. This morning it's very humid and very still and cloudy. So we're supposed to get some rain this evening, I think. All right, the ride lines on these look really good. So I'm going to do very little work. Look like they're fairly brand new shears. Check the set on them. Looks good. Looks real good. So nice, even bows. Like I said, I'm not going to do much work on the ride lines because the ride lines look really good. Yeah, it looks like there's a big front coming south. I haven't looked at the radar this morning to see what it looks like near Dallas up in that area. That's it for the ride lines. Hey, John. Good to see you, John. Are you on the road or are you at home? Looks good. That's all I'm going to do with those ride lines because they're in really good shape. Oh, in Florida, huh? You ought to go see some of the sharpeners over there. Usually they're on with me. I haven't seen them this morning. A lot of them have farmers markets this weekend. All right, I got to get the lights on here. What's going on? Where's my light? I'm gonna turn the dust collector on here, so we're gonna make some noise. There we go. Yeah, we're supposed to get that front. So y'all got that cold front hitting in Illinois, and it's supposed to be tomorrow in the 50s here. It's 78 and 78% humidity in the shop this morning. My wife's out walking. I've already done my walk today, and I was sweating when I got home at 7. All right, it's not gonna take much to sharpen these. These are beveled edge. These are not convex, so we won't be convexing them. Very good. They didn't get very hot, but I'm gonna spray them a little water anyway. So I like to get the burr off before I go to the polishing pad, or as much of the burr as I can. All right, looks good. Well, I hope everybody's having a good day out there wherever you're at. I hope you hit that thumbs up button. It does help our little business down here in Texas. We're sharpening pet grooming shears this morning for a little dog groomer that's in my area. She dropped them off last night. She's off for the next couple days. We got a nice burr. We can move on. Looks good. Make sure I'm not heating that blade up. That's pretty cool. Still got a little bit of a burr right there. Need to find my fuzzy stick is what I need to do. Well, 16 people watching. Where are you watching from? Hey, Eddie. All right, looks good. We're going to move on. Well, thanks for watching from Iran, Iowa, Eddie in Indiana. All right. Now we're just going to go a little bit on the coarse stone. So we've got a nice ride line. Looks good. These are ceramic stones, so it's just water. I got to let the dogs out. They're trying to get out here. All right. Sorry about that. That looks good. All right. We're going to go to the fine stone now. Oh, that was not good. So we got a clean ride line all the way around. I still see a little haze right there. Just gonna put a little extra pressure in that area. No, I still got it's my cell phone, and I think um I think the cell phone has got all kinds of shavings in it, and that's the drawback of using the cell phone in the shop. It's ruining these cell phones. All right, that looks good. I'm gonna work this one a little bit more also, just because I worked the other one. I've tried to clean the mic out on the cell phone, but I don't think it's doing anything. All right, that looks good. I don't have the fans on. I just got the dust collector on. All right, let's put them back together and see how they cut. They were folding fur. Yeah, I need to get an external microphone. That's probably what I ought to do. I think I have one somewhere. All right, I'm gonna do the dry tissue test. Remember, it wouldn't, if you were at the beginning, it wouldn't cut the dry tissue. Now there's just no resistance whatsoever. These are grooming shears. I'm not that concerned about wet tissue, but I'm gonna do one anyway. Make sure I got the burr off. Cut perfectly. No pull whatsoever. Let's try the fur now. It was folding fur at the tips, so let's see if it is now. Not now. Look at that. She will be happy with that. Try the rabbit fur. Look at that. Make sure it cuts at the back, cuts at the tip. There we go. That's one done. Let's clean it. I'm going to adjust it and oil it. And we got it ready. All right, that's good adjustment on there. Nice tension. I like to put a little rubber band on them, keep them closed. She just brought everything in a Ziploc bag, but I'm going to wrap them all in tissue and put them back in the bag. All right, let's do the thinners next. And so how I like to test a thinner is with end wraps. And see, it not does not cut. It should cut that it should cut that way all the way through the tip, but it's not. So this is going to fold fur, I can tell already. See that? That's not right. That's not right. I lost my coffee somewhere. What happened to my coffee? Yeah, these are not cutting very well. So we got to fix them. It's just they're just worn. I can just see they're flat right there. We'll fix them. We'll get them to cut here in a minute. Well, I appreciate y'all joining me this morning. I hope everybody's having a great day wherever you're at. Forgot to check the set. Hmm. I may have to adjust that set a little bit. We'll see. We're clean here. Got a little spot there and a little spot at the tip. Oh man, those mulching blades, they take some work, don't they? We're almost there. This was taking a little bit more work than I thought it would. I want to work right there. Yeah, that's the problem with lawnmower blades is getting them prepared to sharpen. Somebody I follow on YouTube on Facebook, man, he bead blasts those things or sand blasts them, sharpens them, and then paints them. It's like that's a lot of work. I don't know what he's charging, but man, he went all out on the lawnmower blades. I'm gonna go ahead and work the comb blade while I'm here. That looks good. I'm not gonna do any more. These are all beveled edge. All right. Cool. All right. I think I got most of that burr off. Looks good. All right, back to the stones. Just a couple little passes. It looks pretty good. A little bit more at the tip there. A little extra pressure. That looks good. Looks good. Well, if you just started watching, I hope you hit that thumbs up button, and I also hope some of you subscribe to the channel. It does help our little business down here in Texas grow. Looks good. I like to ramp the teeth on these a little bit with the all right. Let's see if we got them cutting good now. Put them back together. Oh, felt pretty good. Didn't grind. That's a good sign. Hey, Bill. They feel better. They don't feel crunchy, but will they cut? Not all the way. Let's try this way. All right, we got a problem. Actually, they're cutting fur. Not cutting well, though. All right, I'm going to try something else. I think the set is off on these. Said at the beginning, I thought there was a little problem with the set. I don't want to break them. These are just cheap shears. All right, I think I changed the set just a little bit. No, you don't sharpen the teeth at all. You're just basically um, cleaning up where the ride area is on the comb side. There's no need to sharpen it. There's nothing to sharpen there. It's just that just holds the fur for this blade to cut it. You don't want to be grinding on this blade. Still not cutting the way I want it. It's cutting through the teeth, through the tip. Let's see how it does the fur. It's still pulling at the tip. I have to work on this one. I'm going to go on to the other shears, but set this one aside. All right, we got a curved pair to do. Dry tissue test. You can see they're dull at the tip, so they're not cutting at the tips. All of these are worn out in the same area. See that? Folds the fur. Looks good. There's one little light pass on the pad. That looks real nice. All right, let's do the other blade. A little burr right there. I can see it. There it goes. It's like no resistance whatsoever. All right, let's see how it cuts fur, back, middle, tip. Look at that. That's wonderful. I like it. All right, we got a chunker to do next. Then I got to go back to that other pair. There we go. Take care, Eddie. Thanks for popping in. So they're just dull at the tip. These shouldn't be too bad to get these done. Just a little bit right there at the tip, little wear. Looks good. Maybe a little more. See a little haze there at the tip. I want a consistent ride line all the way down the blade. That looks good. So all the way through, all the way to the tip. And I can see the wear right there on that tip. Little, see if we can fix that. I think have to turn the fans on. It's getting warm. I still see something right there. This is 1,000 grit. I could probably get out my 600 and take that little nick out of it faster. We're almost there. The refraction of light is getting smaller. So that means I'm correcting that little damage. There we go. That looks good. Looks good. All right, we're gonna move on. See the dog? Y'all see the dog? This is what I deal with all day. I gotta step over dogs when I'm sharpening because there's dogs everywhere. All right, we're gonna go back to the stone. Just a couple of passes is all we're gonna need. Didn't like the way that felt. Something on the stone. All right, that looks good. Well, I appreciate everybody watching out there. I appreciate the thumbs up and the hearts. It does help our little business out. That looks good. So we're just using a little fine stone here to finish up these chunkers. That looks good. I like to ramp these teeth just slightly. That's all you got to do. They feel better. They were a little crunchy. Oh, yeah. Cut all the way through. That's the way they're supposed to cut. And that's the way they're supposed to cut fur. All right, so we got to go back to that other pair that's still catching at the tip. Then I got to do some clipper blades. I got, I think, 3 clipper blades from this young lady. I got the machine already set up. I already did a couple blades this morning for somebody else. All right, I'm going to go back on this one. It's actually cutting through. See, no, it's not. See that? And I think it has something to do with the set. That's what I think the problem is. But these are not the highest quality shears, and they will break if I go bending on them. It's not bad. I'm gonna put a steeper edge angle on it and see if I can get them to cut. Yes, sir. One. Good morning. Hi. For the house. Good. You- What you got? I need I'm salty how this. So I'm gonna tell you so I use well, like this. I'm gonna do it out. Let's see. Where's the family? Good, they're wonderful. About that. We just got a fine plate. Bye. That's why I go there. All right. Neighbor came borrow saw. Guys, I got somebody pulling up. So I'm going to have to go talk to a client. So I'm going to sign off. Thanks for watching. We're going to get these fixed. Be sure to subscribe to the channel, hit that thumbs up button. It does help our little business down here in Texas grow. I hope y'all have a great afternoon. Take care.